Hey guys, welcome back. Jermaine Morgan here, and today I want to talk to you about the Phrygian mode, which is normally associated with something that's a little more dark. But we're going to take that and we're going to actually use it in gospel quartet, so you definitely want to stick around. So right out the gate, you can hear me playing this groove. We're in the key of C. Okay, and we're playing a major groove. It's really common in gospel quartet music. It's just a simple progression where we're going from the 1, 3, 4, 5, 1, and then we just repeat that same thing and we walk up 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and that's the whole progression. So it's basically, in a nutshell, 1, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And so how we're using this Phrygian scale, for those of you who are curious about what the Phrygian scale is exactly, if we're thinking in the key of C, which we're in today, normally the Phrygian scale would go from E to E if you're following the notes of the major scale. So it would sound like this. And most of the times that I've heard people talk about this particular scale, when you start talking about modes and that type of thing, most people try to use these modes in association with having more ideas for solo ideas and that type of thing, which is really cool. And I use it sometimes myself if you want to get a different type of sound. Like if we were using pedaling that E. I don't know if that would be considered more of an Egyptian sound. I don't want to get my culture stuff wrong, but that's what it reminds me of. You've heard Marcus Miller do a lot of that idea of that type of scale when he's playing a few different tunes. There's one that comes to mind. I can't think of the name of the tune. Somebody know it. Drop it down in the comments below. But it's a song he definitely does this particular scale in, and oftentimes you hear that scale associated in that context, but rarely do we hear it in the major sense where people are actually using it where it actually falls, if we're thinking about it in the key of C or in any key for that matter, where it falls on the 3 position, you know, using it there. That's another way we can use it to get back to the 1. You see what I'm doing? So I'm going here, basically I'm starting on that 3 position. I'll play it slow. Okay, I'll slow that down again. I'm starting on the 3 position in the key of C. And the last one is a hammer-on. And if you notice, I'm extending beyond that range and stepping one outside of it by playing that F. And then I hammer onto that E. to get me that major chord. Okay? And so that's pretty much all I'm doing. And it seems a little more elementary the way we're using it, but I'm using it over the turnaround that we're doing that from that 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And it's just something that's really simple, to be honest, and it's taking that Phrygian and making it really practical in a major sense. Because the thing about all these modes, as we're in this quartet series, I want you guys to remember, you don't have to use the mode how you've heard everyone else use it. You can take it and implement it wherever you hear or wherever you see fit. So we can put this mode in a major groove or a major progression, just as well as we can put it in a minor dark sounding progression to have that other type. It doesn't have to be that dark. We can definitely lighten it up a little bit by using it over that C major. Just find our place to put it in the groove. So that's just one practical way that you can take that Phrygian scale and use it in a major setting in a quartet progression. If you want to dig even more into this lesson and learn a little bit more how I'm moving this bass line around, if you're not familiar with gospel quartet music, I invite you to check out the link in the description and let's get more into how we can move this bass line around. And so you can also see how I'm using this same Phrygian scale in a minor mode. So if you want to stick around, I'll see you in the monthly membership. But that's it for today's lesson. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. And listen, if you enjoyed the content, click the subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on my notifications so you can be notified each week once I post a new video. I really appreciate you guys being here. And check it out. If you want more content like this, and if you want to get even more in depth on the bass lessons, remember to head over to JermaineMorgan.net. There I have many more bass lessons. I talk a little bit more in depth on some of these subjects that we've covered here on YouTube. And I'll also have music. Most of you don't know, but I am an artist as well. So I do have music available there. If you want to hear me really play, I have music there. So check it out, and I will see you guys on next week. Thank you. I'm out of here.